What's going on, you guys? I feel like somebody's going into something completely blind. Like, literally, somebody is going into something, doing something that they've never done before. And I feel like there's this large element of surprise. And there's this a large element of, like, there's a background noise. Like, I hear it right now. Like, there is some sort of, like, background noise in your life that's kind of, like, keeping you distracted, keeping you prior, somebody's prying at you. There might be somebody prying at your attention, but I feel like it's a distraction in a lot of different ways. I feel like it's distracting you, and I feel like it's all for a reason. I feel like you're being distracted, and it's not like, and I think there's an element of you knowing that it's a distraction, but it's kind of like keeping you looking in this direction while the universe kind of puts things together, while the universe kind of like, makes things happen for you. And I feel like there is this energy of like this is happening because you weren't weren't supposed to see this coming, because there's this element of somebody feeling really unprepared as well. Like, I've been feeling this. That's the first thing I picked up, was that somebody feels like they don't have all of the tools. Somebody feels like they don't have everything that they could ever possibly need to be able to get to where they're trying to go. And I feel like that's why this is kind of secret and hidden from you, because the universe knows that you can do this and that you're ready, but it's like, we're gonna keep it under wraps. We're gonna kind of keep it secret so you don't sit there and, self sabotage. When I think when this opportunity comes, it's almost like that final step you need to like finally like realize, oh, I am her. Like, I am that bitch. Like, I've done the thing. Like, I've made it this far. Like, this is giving a collective that's very well rounded, very well accomplished. I see somebody who's very like careful and picky with their words. Somebody who's kind of just sitting back and watching things unravel. And I feel like that's you right now. You're kind of just watching things happen. And it's like you're kind of being pulled. It's almost like this show going on. You're kind of like sitting back watching it happen. You're not trying to get pulled into the chaos too much. Like, there's somebody here that's trying to pull you into an element of chaos. That's trying to pull you into an element of like, look at me, look at me. It's like their final show. And I feel like you've been picking up on this. Like, somebody in your life, it doesn't matter who. I'm definitely feeling a more masculine energy, but it could be, female, anybody in your life, that is just kind of pulling on you and kind of making their last attempts at like, look at me, look at me, look at me, like, look at what I'm doing, look how cool I am, look at what's going on with me, look at how, they're just doing everything they can to like almost just keep you around, because it's like this is such a giant turning point that I feel like universe wants me to talk. It's a turning point. It truly is. It truly is a turning point for you to walk away. And I feel like that's a very sensitive message in and of itself. Of like, if this is reaching you, it's because like you need to stand 10 toes down. Like, I'm hearing a countdown from 10. Like, I'm hearing 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm hearing like it's time. And like, if this is reaching you, the universe is saying like, you gotta go and you gotta not look back. Like, I'm picking up this book that I used to read as a kid. Maybe you're feeling very nostalgic lately. Maybe you're having a lot of like childhood memories, but like something about like this book, and all I can remember from this book is the part of it where this girl had to, it's like it's a fairy tale. I don't want to claim it. Once again, that element of you're not very certain, but it's like this one piece that just popped up to me is like the part of the story where this girl had to leave somewhere, and she couldn't turn around and look behind her. Maybe you recognize that story just off of that piece, but like, I just got this image of that story of somebody having to walk away from somewhere, and it's like, this is your message of you don't look back. Like, whatever you do, however, like, you know your truth, and you know that when you walk away, you cannot look back. You know that you can't. And in the fairy tale, in the book that I'm like thinking of, it was like something, it was implied that something bad was gonna happen if she turned around. Like, it was almost like you couldn't leave if you turned around. And I think there is a collective here that needs a reminder of, like, it might be time for you to start walking away, and you can't look back. You just can't, because I think you know very well that when you look back, you can't walk away anymore. And I feel like, oh, that's what I'm getting. It's just giving such a strong, like, there's just so many emotions that I feel like, and I'm picking up on someone who's just been, it's like you're going on this trip and you have so much stuff, and like, it's almost like you've been going on this trip, and you've picked up so many different things. You've got souvenirs from this place, you got souvenirs from this place, you have all this new information. You're pretty much an entirely different person, and I don't think that this collective is realizing that it's time for you to, like, I'm hearing, come home to yourself. Like, I feel like deeper in this message there is somebody who just genuinely felt like they were on the ride of their life, and it was like, when is this gonna end for real? When is this gonna end? When am I gonna be able to take all my cool souvenirs home? When am I gonna be able to, like, share what it is I've learned? And it feels like you've been on a trip that just is getting to the point where it's like, you just want to find some sort of footing. And I think that's why I'm giving this message of, like, you need to walk away because you need to find your own footing. Like, you need to find your own stance. You need to, like, leave without somebody telling you to leave. And I know that this can be very, very sensitive message, and I feel like spirit wants you to know that whatever happens, like, you were so divinely protected and you were so divinely guided, and the right experiences and the right people. I feel like you know that they are the right experiences and the right people. I feel like deep down inside of you, you know. And I feel like when you have the opportunity to head out the door and not look back, you need to just go and not look back. But yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Like, and I don't think it's gonna be as hard as, like, I think it's so perfectly constructed and put together in a way that it's gonna happen in a way where you feel so confident in yourself. You feel so ready. You feel so completely ready to just do that. To just be able to, like, not look back. You have the information, you have the tools now to realize that, like, and I feel like another thing I'm getting is that it doesn't have to be, you don't have to run away. Like, you can walk, you can feel the pain of, like, you wish that would have worked out. You wish that person would have been the person was the one, but, like, or the experience, like, walking away from the experience, like, just isn't the right experience for you, and that's hard, and you can walk slow. And you can be upset about that, and you deserve to feel upset about that. But you don't deserve to abandon yourself, and you don't deserve to have your attention siphoned from you from people who don't, and are just trying to keep you distracted. People who are just trying to just live in their own world, I'm getting. Like, it's truly like this person wants you to just they want you to forget. They just want you to like be in this fog. I'm just seeing this fog everywhere, and it's like finally clearing, and it's like now you know what path you're on and you know which way to go to be able to leave. And it's like you're finally seeing the signs. You finally feel like you're the air, like people are pointing you to which direction to go in, and you can feel it, and you know deep down in your heart. And like I feel like there's this element of like that's what building trust in yourself really comes down to, is being able to walk away from a situation because you're making that decision for yourself. And somebody that's watching this video, once again my dog's barking, like distractions, like somebody's trying to grip onto your attention, but it's like, yeah, I'm literally seeing somebody walking away and like the dog barking, like somebody yelling at them, somebody telling them come back. You know, somebody like really doing everything they can to make it so that you turn around. So that you don't want to leave. But my video just completely cut out. Anyway, take what resonates, leave anything that doesn't resonate with you. That doesn't feel right to you. That doesn't feel like it's pointing you in the right direction. And continue moving. When you make a decision and you know it's the right decision for you, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt the version of you that, you know, had every reason to make the decision they did. And this is truly building the most confidence in yourself that you've ever been able to have. And like truly, that confidence is priceless, and that confidence will get you so many opportunities in so many places that you've never been before. But you have to be able to make that decision. You have to be able to stand your ground and be able to step 1 foot at a time and go. And be on your damn way.